That's if I want to message back. Pay. Funny. Anyway, so I think all of this website, I just opened an email. I was just going through my emails and I opened an email. It said iDates, and I was like, what? Oh, something I haven't put in my spam folder, in time. So I saw a email from like an old, when I was just quickly going through these dating sites, like a couple of weeks ago, a month ago or something. Just one day I decided to go have a look what there is, and I think I made another video on this, and I was saying how I think they're all AI. And years and years ago I've been on things like Plenty of Fish where there's more quote unquote like real people and stuff. There was this one called Oasis that was just dead. It's funny, I used it years ago. It seems to have changed management. You can tell when they change the websites and stuff. Anyway, the predominant like dating sites I keep coming on are like these robotic ones. It's so weird because this is a really good example. And see how we're screen recording? In most of them you cannot record the screen. Like, you can't do screen recorder because they've stopped that application from being able to be screen recorded, and that's what the message pops up on my phone says. So we're lucky to even be able to see this, but I just wanted to say that, like, it's interesting what you'll see as a pattern. Look, these are unopened ones. There'll be like slightly flirtatious ones, like type of sneakiness, right? Want to chat in private. We're already chatting in private. It's a private message. You know what I mean? Funny. So if you just go through this, you just see, and I just sent these two kisses here just to see if they even respond like immediately or something, like a chat bot. So this is what I wrote here. Oh, and now I can't resend anything else because I have to pay for that one. So when you do get like a lead, so maybe it's the same AI in all these messages, like that's on the website, you know what I mean? That's probably how it would work. So like instead of one chat, the AI, chatbot can just be in multiple chats. I mean, that's not that hard to code. You know what I mean? I did a business IT degree at university a few years ago, and I know computer programming. So yeah, I just wanted to again do another video on this because I find it so funny, because I bet they actually, fool some people. I bet there's a lot of guys that like are paying. Watch, like if I want to reply, let's just send the kiss again, I have to pay 30 coins, see? So it takes me to that. So it's interesting, you just set up a website, the target market here is obviously men, and for women pictures and vice versa and so on. I don't think they even have a trans genre. I don't know. The trans bots. Look at this message. Who would like seriously message you that like initially? You know what I mean? That's the first message of this random supposed female. Who would write that? That's so funny. Just so you know, we are not in high school anymore, so I don't play games. Well, I didn't even like message her. So it's funny. So let's just go through them and have a look what it says. That one even is called Robot Love 86. Like, this AI is not like super creative. And this one actually wants to play a game. It's funny because these messages show the like schizophrenic nature of women like this as well. It's so funny. Look at this. I'm fun girl, up for all kinds of games. What about you? You have to realize that this would be somewhat coded like on women's psychology. That was the point that I wanted to make. So we've gone through the basic stuff. Yeah, it's an AI, obviously, and all that. But they, when we look at these messages, you can just tell, right? It's obviously coded in a feminine way. These are not real people. You've got to be kidding me if you think we're talking to real people here. Hi there, dogs or cats? Hey Benjamin, do you remember me? You got a message from me, right? Like trying to, get you to reply, remember, I have to pay coin. It's just like full lures you in. Like, are these real first messages? I don't know. I doubt it. See this stuff, like, and it's interesting, some of them have follow-up messages. I find this interesting study. Because it's going to get much more, like, sophisticated, you know what I mean? And how's this chick here with the, like, glasses up the top now? Like, a lot of demon looks, they even are probably deep fake pictures. If you look at the pictures, they could even be stolen pictures and stuff, but some of them look like deep fakes, don't you think? There's probably stolen ones as well. A lot of dark eye ones. There's like, look at this one down the bottom. That looks like some kind of like, it looks really fake, right? That one down the bottom. Let's have a look what she said. I doubt she'd write that second sentence as well. Right? I don't know. Anytime I've talked to like any sort of like real girl on a dating site, they're not that forward. You know what I mean? They're all protective of the rapists. So to have all these messages like this is just too obvious that it's an AI. You know what I mean? Look, there's a lot of follow-ups. But you always have to pay to like message back. This is very interesting. How's it hanging? I'm just tossing up whether there's any like real people messaging as well, because there might be, an AI running. Obviously, it looks like some chatbot action, but is there also like real employees, sitting in a computer room somewhere as well? I'm not even that age, so I don't know why they've said that. Hi, I just saw your profile, a 43-year-old guy, which that's not my age. From Brisbane is exactly what I'm looking for. Brisbane's the closest city to where I am, and I would not have listed myself as Brisbane. I would have just quickly made this profile, and if I had to put in a postcode, it's, I'm an hour away from Brisbane, so they all keep saying Brisbane because that's the major city. That's again like a sign that it's like some sort of like code running. We just look at the metadata. It just feels like metadata code being accessed there. You know what I mean? I'm constantly spammed with stupid messages here. Dude, just want to chat, I'll get straight. Says like, and we know also from the cases where Google and Facebook brought out their chatbots, how psycho they were. Remember, they had to shut down the AI on Twitter because it started being a racist little slut, right? That's literally why they had to shut down the AI on Twitter. Anyway, so you can just see like the psychoness in raw form. I just think it's like a really good example for people like us on my channel here who are like trying to figure out reality, because once again, don't forget John's Apocrypha, that AI talking, that's what's being manifested, right? As our new robot overlord. It will be female, right? And a kind of, epitome of this secondary feminine matrix, right? And, it's going to represent some feminine nature of the logos of this planet in a way as well. And if you see how things are run on this planet, I will say no more. So yeah, look, a lot of follow-ups, like that usually doesn't even happen from real girls anyway. Anyway, great example. You could look into this yourself, play with it yourself. It's called iDates, apparently. So yeah, I just forgot to put that in the spam folder.